New LF Super Saiyan Goku is here, so we are summoning. And he's blue, and he looks awesome. I actually am so here for like a new era of just redoing these LFs, honestly. Because there's definitely some characters that, Majin Vegeta, that I would love to see redone. This is sick. I'm so here for this. Now, he's also blue, which of the two big boys in the game, VB and Goku and Frieza, I very much so dislike VB more. And it's not even so much, obviously Goku and Frieza I think are the better unit. People, some of y'all scoff at me when I say this. I really do believe they're the better unit. I don't know, I just do. But what? Okay. What I will say though is that it's just when you're dealing with each of them, VB's combos last forever. I would just rather Goku and Frieza come up and just kill my character in like one blue than to watch Vegito do a 99 combo that does like no damage and we're still, you know what I mean? Like, listen. Honestly, for a 5-person multi, that was really good. You know what else is really good? When you guys subscribe, because I'm trying to hit 1 million this year, and a ton of you watch, like 50% of you, and don't sub. So consider subscribing today. Thank you so much. Space, the final frontier. Oh my gosh. Now here's the thing. I was looking at the pool because you know I'm trying to see if any of the friends want to hop in. By the way, instant transmission has been really hot for me lately. So let's see if this is at least an LF. If not the new Goku, at least an LF. But also, we need to get the new EX. Why'd they make the friggin' Gohan and Krillin in EX? Why do we do this? Anyway, looking at the pool of characters, this is a very themed pool of characters. So in terms of doing like one of my dual summon battle videos where we summon for units with a friend and then we have to face off at the end of the video, I actually think this pool of characters will be pretty good for that. It's always the better outcome, right? Because even if I don't get the new LF Goku or whatever it might be, it is obviously a much better situation if I just walk away with like, I don't know, the green Goku and SJ4 Goku and Vegeta. Blue, swipe down to blue. You know, if I just walk away with them, but then a bunch of other like Goku family units or even Saiyans, it's way better than when you go in, do a dual summon battle on, say, an Ultra banner where it's kind of just all over the place. Also, future themed. Now, I will say, we've obviously got a lot of future within the last like 12 months, like a ton of future, like so much future. I don't even know hardly what else they could do, besides like maybe an Ultra merge Zamasu. Would love to see that. The Zamasu and Dokkan right now is really cool. So we'd love to see, we already have the LF version of Zamasu, which by the way, Legends did so well. Like that legendary finish is actually really cool. Dude, some of y'all were so salty at my legendary finish ranking. Now I will say, just to get this out there, looking back at that LF tier list, I do think I probably would move Beast down just one notch. I think I actually gave Beast probably a higher rating than I probably should have, but it's Beast Gohan. So like he automatically gets bonus points no matter what he does. He could literally just go up, punch them, and then smile at the camera, and I would go, that's a sick LF. Because it's Beast Gohan, okay? He gets some freebie points. That's just, it is what it is. I love that form. I don't care how much of it you think was just like a straight up ass pull. I think it's cool, okay? I think that form is very cool. So I am just probably gonna give it some freebie points. I keep it 100% with you. It's my tier list. It's not, there's obviously, when you're making a tier list that is very much so based around the performance of characters, there is a very like you have like very specific reasonings to why you're putting them into those slots, right? Like and everyone's tier list should look pretty similar. That's why I don't do like real gameplay tier lists like that, because for the most part everyone's tier list should look very similar. Like if they're very drastically different, like literally you're seeing like almost none of the same units in a top 10 list across the board on multiple tier lists, then someone's probably just doing it for clicks or for the engagement. Do the thing. Because there's a pretty just standard to what you would expect to see on that list. But when you're doing one, and that's just, I'm sorry, that's just facts. Like, again, maybe the structuring of the top 10 is a little different. Like maybe the top 5 is in a little bit of a different order, but typically the same top 10 units should be on everyone's top 10. Maybe when you get to 9 and 10, it's a little different.
At long last I ascended. Well done.
Let's go. I don't even know if I can even use them, but I think that unit is so cool. I love that unit. Anyway, I'm promising to get to my point here. The top 10 units of the game are basically the top 10 units of the game. But when you come down to doing something that is more like art based, which is what these legendary finishes are, they're a form of art. They're an animator somewhere expressing themselves in the form of a legendary finish in this game. It's very much more just like subjective to how I feel and what I think is good. So like that tier list is very much so my tier list. That's how I felt about and how much I like those LFs, which I personally find more fun. That's just, you know, and not to say I won't do another tier list at some point, because they are fun to do. It is fun to do tier lists, and it's fun to see your guys' reactions to you know, where things were placed. But again, at the end of the day, if I do a tier list and mine is drastically different from, say, Goresh, Ryuden's, and I'll just say Truth or D-Freeze, then I probably did something wrong. If all four of theirs are very similar, then we're probably playing two different games. And I guess also a tier list, I guess the only difference too, if you're doing a tier list that is based on performance of characters, is that depending on the level of play that you're at, a character may seem better than they actually are. Because, you know, with someone like Goresh, who's constantly in God rank, constantly like top 100, he's going to probably have maybe a bit of a different perception on some of the, not all the characters, but maybe some of the characters that I think are better than they really are, because when they're in the hands of like a pro player and you're able to optimize every single thing that you're doing, maybe they're not as good as I felt like they were, kind of thing. You know, like let's say I put Android 17 in my number 2 slot, but realistically, because I was down playing, I don't know, Vegito Blue, where I was like, Vegito Blue, but Vegito Blue in a pro player's hands is clearly number 2, and Android 17 is clearly number like 5. That's pretty much, you know, but again, the characters should still look pretty similar, just maybe they're just in different rankings. I've talked way too long on this. I'm so excited for this Super Saiyan Goku. I just want to freaking get a copy of him. Or 2 or 3 or just 1, man. Come on, dude. I haven't really peeped his art, because I was like, I kind of want to see it for the first. I mean, obviously we've seen his art, but I've not seen like the effects or anything. I didn't go out of my way to look to see what all he did. So I'm excited to actually get him pulled and check him out today. Ooh, did I just max out my Whis? I did just max out my Whis. Okay. See, I don't summon that much in this game. If my Whis is just now getting maxed out, I don't summon as much as some of y'all want to like make it out to be. I am excited to see, like, you know, we get the one things that are based on how much CC you spent in the last year. I'm kind of excited to see how much that ends up being, because we get Memorial Stones and Dokkan, and it's you get 1 per like 50 Dragon Stones spent. So it's a really good sort of like threshold to see just how much you've spent in the last year. So yeah, you know, I feel like a lot of y'all think that I've spent more than I really have. Dude, I just, you know, am I not built different today? Usually I'm built different. Usually we get them a little faster than this. I should be working on my second copy, right? Aren't we all in agreement on that? Yo, what's up, Hit? But you know, it's maybe not so much. Maybe not. Dude, the other thing too, I'm excited to build a team around him. I'm excited to play him with Goku and Frieza. I personally have not been running Vegito Blue at all. My go-to teams right now, and I've said this in my last video, it really has not changed. Obviously, I've been using Ginyu Force still, because they're just honestly a ton of fun. Broly. Lose. Anyway, my go-to teams are still Cell, who's just a month old. I don't know why I'm saying it as if like some sort of crazy thing that I'm still running Cell. But Cell, and I'm using Ginyu Force team. Those are like my 2 go-tos right now when I'm hopping into PvP. And anyway, the Gammas, by the way, are they my favorite anniversary unit? They might be my favorite anniversary unit. Obviously, love Goku and Frieza. They're coming up on like, well, they're officially 3 months old now. The Gammas are what, 2 months old? Dude, it's really been 2 months. It has been. Oh my gosh, the Gammas are 2 months. And then VB's over a month old. Yeah, I would say coming out of this, my favorite anniversary character really is probably the Tag Gammas. They're so much fun. Their whole kit is just like a blast, and I think that they were heavily downplayed even with the release of Vegito Blue. I think they still had a decent amount of play. And maybe this is a situation where I'm not in the top 100. I'm just, you know, I'm chilling and doing my thing. Also, I've not got to really talk about the skill-based matchmaking. I haven't had much of an issue with it, but maybe that's just me. Like, it hasn't like really affected my experience with the game, but you know, again, I'm not like, because I saw Goresh's video come out and him talk about it. I don't think I saw a video that was just directly like Ride calling out the skill-based matchmaking update. Anywho, it hasn't affected me playing all that much, so that update really didn't change much for me. I'm still just doing my thing, playing it, all of that. The other thing too, I'm so bad about this, and I had someone call this out on a short of all things, but was my level up here, because my level's not that high. Anyway, and the thing is I'm so, and I've said this in a few other videos, I'm so bad about doing daily missions. And I'll even do them and I'll just forget to go accept them. It's just not something that like I feel the need to go and do. Man, dude, where's my Bardock animations? Where's my Trunks animations? Where's, you know, at least Broly animations? Where's my LFs? I'm like getting nothing.
I'll give you something to look at.
What, Chi-Chi? I don't know if I've ever let that one play out. Anyway, I just forget to literally do my dailies. Well, I'll do my dailies and I forget to accept them. And so when you don't do that, you really don't get much Z level. And I've done all the story, so like I've farmed all of that. It really is just mostly about doing your dailies and making sure you're on top of them. That just like builds up over time, and it's just something I've been like super duper bad about. But why are we? I was like, why is someone calling me out for my Z level right now? Like, are we actually doing this right now? We don't need to see Vegeta again. What we do need to see is a Super Saiyan Goku popping down. Also, look at this. Look at this shirt. This is from the Battle Hour 2 years ago. It's been just sitting in my closet and I kept like thinking like, oh, I need to get it out. One game's Battle Hour. Order this bad boy. It's just literally been hanging in the closet for 2 years, almost year and a half, and I have yet to wear it. And I kept thinking like, I want to find the time to like really get this out and wear it. And I don't know what made me go, yeah, LF Super Saiyan Goku, this is the day. But here we are. You know, literally there was just a blue Goku and a blue Vegeta over on Dokkan, and I didn't wear it for that, but now I'm wearing it for the LF Super Saiyan Namek Goku. Let's go! Oh my gosh, Super Saiyan Bardock. Sure, you guys like the video for dude, Super Saiyan Bardock. Are you kidding me? Dude, this animation is very rare. So the fact that we've managed to get it twice in the last like month and a half is nuts. Where's he at?
You'll cry by my hand.
Father? Father? Bro,
On your knees.
where is he? I'm getting every SP in the game. Let's see him.
What's the matter, please? I can't be part to destroy that planet, right?
Oh, dude, he's so cool. Hang on. Let's see. What can he do? Oh, that's cool. Oh my, dude, this is like some of the best art in the game. Holy. Okay, well that was just sick. Like Bardock animation getting anyway, that card is so, dude, I need him to just be absolutely dominant. But also, I'm not like trying to 14 star this guy. If you guys are new to my channel, I don't like try to red 7 everything. A couple times it's happened with ultras, just for like doing collabs and stuff, and you pull ultras at such a high Z power that you only need, you know, far less of them than you do of like LFs, because LFs never come with that much Z power. I mean, 1200 is a lot and it's better than it used to be, but it's not like 2000, you know, like that does make a substantial difference. Anyway, I will say, by the time, again, assuming that some of these collab summons happen and all of that, I would like to see my Goku at like red 1 or red 2. I think that'd be really, really nice, but I'm not gonna go too crazy, because the thing is, now that we've got this Goku, I imagine the Namek Saga campaign is coming to a close. I mean, if you guys didn't watch the Toastie reveals and stuff, which again, so crazy that Guinea Force got like a full proper reveals and stuff, and then this LF Goku that I think is really, really sick did not get one. I was really hoping he was going to be blue. Nuts that they did it that way, but I'm fine. The reveal trailer for Goku was actually really, really good. I liked it a lot. I made a short for that. In case you guys missed it, there's a short. If you're like, where's your reaction, Nano? I made it into a short. There's no reason to turn it into a long form video, because it was a minute and a half. I had to cut like a few things out for like Gohan and Krillin. But anywho, so we will probably leave the Namek campaign behind very soon, so we will be entering something new. Now, last September is where we got our first ever, I've said this several times, but I'm just reminding you guys, last September is the first time that we got an LF and an Ultra in the same month. So with that in mind, we could be seeing that again this year, or it could be, because this was later, this LF was actually later. This Whis? Oh, SSJ3. So last year, this is the time slot that we got the green Trunks. This is when we got green Trunks, but we got him like 2 weeks ago. We got him like basically the same week that we got the Ginyu Force. So now that this LF is a little bit later, and they do like to at least space their characters a little bit. My guess is that we're probably going to now be seeing an LF in like the middle of September and an Ultra probably at the beginning of October. Now we will probably see, we're going to see an Ultra before Legends Fest for sure. We're going to get, I think, at least one more Ultra before Legends Fest start, just because of the way their schedule works. So if you're not familiar, Legends Fest will start at the end of November. It was a thing that they used to not be called Legends Fest. It was just like a Black Friday deal thing that they did, I guess, just to capitalize on the whole Black Friday hype and stuff. And now it's turned into Legends Fest. So it happens usually the day after Thanksgiving. And so, like, with that in mind, as we approach that, that's huge, right? That could be double LF on the same day. That could be LF 2 weeks later, LF 2 weeks later, Ultra kind of thing. So prior to, once we enter like the Legends Fest period, which ends off the year, and typically we get 2 LFs and at least an Ultra, if not potentially more this year, who knows? I imagine we're going to see at least 2 more LFs and at least 1 more Ultra, and it could be more, could be less, or not less, but I think it will at least be that much. So entering into September, we'll probably be in a new campaign, so we might be looking at an LF and an Ultra there, and then 1 more LF prior to entering Legends Fest. So I'm very excited to see what they do. I really do hope that we can get a villain Ultra again. That's not Kid Buu. Kid Buu was fine, and Rose was really cool. And do you consider Hit a villain? I mean, I know he's like powerful opponent, but is he really a villain? Not really. So I'd like to see another one that is like, I really want Frieza to get one. That's really what I'm trying. I guess I'm trying to like play some like mental gymnastics in my head right now, as if most of the Ultras this year haven't been, you know, at least like villain-esque, I guess. I just want to see a Frieza Ultra. That's like, I'm just trying to manifest a Frieza Ultra. Like a golden Frieza would be like so perfect for an Ultra, because you could just have him like appear and do the like wraparound thing where like, you know, goes gold. I actually almost think I would want the one from TOP. When he goes gold in TOP, that one would be a sick intro for Golden Frieza. And I also feel like they could do his ink art really well as well. So I just hope that we can see that come to fruition. I also said this when I was trying to like predict all my characters for the year. I still would not put Dragon Ball out of the game. I could definitely see us entering an era of at least 1 Dragon Ball character, because I definitely feel like Kid Goku deserves an LF. Like, and I don't know that they would give DKP an Ultra in that situation, but they could give DKP like a 1% SP. That could be really cool with him again. And Toshi even said it in the video, and the reveals and stuff. Every time we do like one of these campaigns, or every time an LF releases, don't always expect a follow-up Ultra. Kind of like when Cell released and everyone was speculating a Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, which I was not. I will say that I was actually not, like, obviously would have loved to have seen that happen, but I actually made a video in the midst of all that and even mentioned like, I don't think that's going to happen. And I had actually already pre-recorded it before they announced that we were going into a Namek Saga thing, and then I had to come back in and do like edits over it, so that way it didn't seem totally outdated, which it was just filmed a few days before. But anyway, I just didn't figure we were getting an Ultra because of how much had just released for the anniversary. So it didn't make sense to me to drop LF and Ultra yet again. And then they proved that to be true. So with that in mind, if we even do get a Kid Goku LF, if that were to be a thing, I don't think that guarantees all of a sudden, oh, well, there's going to be a part 2 DKP Ultra. Like, probably not. I don't think they would give an Ultra to DKP. I don't know. I could be wrong. It just doesn't seem that likely. I mean, if you look at the Ultras right now, they've been very selective. The only one that I would say is like really the weird one, which I think he deserved one, but I just am still so weirded out by his Ultra ink art animation, is Kid Buu. Like, he feels on such like a lower level in terms of just like, at least from his ink animation. His animations are actually really cool. I like his actual in-game animations. They're fine. But in terms of like his ink art, like they did feel a little, you know, like to me, maybe that's just me, but everything about his ink art was like, you know, like, I'm not so sure. By the way, I just realized this isn't GSP because earlier we didn't get one. We got the old one. Dude, I saw someone put up a comparison picture of his angry look from that versus his angry look from the new one. And while obviously the new one is from the anime, but like, it is crazy how much more work they're putting into their faces and just everything. Like, it's actually really awesome. You can see it just from the differences from that Blue Goku to this Blue Goku, how much work they're putting into all these characters. It's really cool. You love to see it. We got the Dragon Balls. Okay, we're just straight up winning. I kind of thought we might lose. Like Whis animation, blue Vegeta, literally anything. But maybe, you know what? Maybe he's still in this. Also, we haven't got freaking Gohan and Krillin, because why would I get the... Dude, the EX is harder to pull than the freaking LF, man. I swear. It really is. Ah!
You wanted to beat me that bad.
I really thought that might be the LF. All right, here we go. Free summon. Free summon, best summon. Not really there. It's all fake. It's all a lie. Please, please, please.
I'm gonna take you down.
Come on. Frieza. Yep. Yep. I'm going to need to call in my friend here. Neutral clash? Nothing?
I'm nothing.
Okay, maybe it'll hit me with a fake out.
Commencing. Eat that.
You're really itching for a fight, huh? Then I'll show you one.
Why? It did hit me with a fake out, but it was for the wrong Goku. Dude, why? No. No, no, no. And with that, that is the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you're looking for some more Legends content, you can click right here. Bye.